Hey guys, I just wanted to share with you my most recent Azure Standard order. This one is a much smaller order compared to some of my last larger bulk hauls. You can check out those videos on my main channel, or I'll link them in the description box below. But today I kind of just wanted to try a few new things. Actually, most of the things I got were things that we had never gotten before. And just because we've been really happy with everything we've gotten so far from either the Azure brand or other brands that they carry. So since we're in a good place with a lot of other things that we've stocked up on, it was a good time to continue to diversify and try a few more things. Okay, jumping right in. Right here, we have 25 pounds of pearl barley. So I don't have any barley in my house at all, and this is something that I've been wanting to get for a while. I saw it on a few other people's hauls, and it just reminds me of my husband's grandpa who loved barley soup and preferred eating that over many other things. But it's good. It's just it's a staple that everybody should really have. And you can throw it in soups and other things. So, and it'll last a long time. So it's another one of those things that I want to keep on hand. Okay, coming over here, we have 25 pounds of whole millet. So this is a gluten-free grain. Another really good one to just have on stock. I've been really enjoying all the different grain options from Azure and just being able to experiment with them. This is one I'll probably use as like a cereal grain. I know you can grind it as well. I do have a grain mill and mock mill. So I need to look into how to do that more so, and what are the best baked goods and that sort of thing to make with millet. But I think it's a good option to have. Okay, so I have yet to buy produce from Azure Standard. I had looked at a lot of their different options in the last few months, but I found that most of the prices were more expensive than what I could get locally. However, in this last order, I did see that I could get a better price on their russet potatoes. And ironically, they had two different quantity options. So you could get like just a large 50-pound sack of potatoes. And I think it was for around $65 to $70. However, if you bought 10 5-pound bags, so it's just packaged differently, maybe from a different source, it was $45, so considerably less. And we've been happy with them. They're a good size and they look fresh, not like they're gonna sprout anytime soon. So I'll be able to store these in the garage in a way that they'll last hopefully for a few months, and we'll go through those. So yeah, it did come in this large brown bag sack, but they were all individually packaged in the 5-pound plastic bags. Okay, right here, this is a 10-pound bag of organic rigatoni pasta. It actually seems like a gigantic bag. I'm surprised it's only 10 pounds, but I guess because pasta is not very heavy. So I haven't had rigatoni pasta noodles for a long time, but it's one of my husband's favorites. He likes a pasta dish that we used to get from a restaurant. That was essentially just these noodles and like a homemade marinara sauce with lots of Parmesan. So I'm hoping I can recreate that for him along with other sauces and that sort of thing. And it was another way to get pasta in bulk. That's one thing in my inventory of storable food that I was kind of running low on, and I know it can last a long time, so I wanted to get some more pasta. Also in previous months, when I looked into getting pasta from Azure, a lot of it was sold out. So fortunately I was able to get this large bag of rigatoni. I'll probably put these in glass jars, or maybe just keep it in this large bag for now until I open it. All right, coming over here, I got 3 bags of these organic corn tortillas. There's only 2 bags here because I used 1 bag the other night to make a enchilada casserole, which essentially just enchiladas. I just don't take the time to roll each individual one. I just layer the corn tortillas on the bottom and then add the shredded chicken and the beans with the sauce, and then put another layer of the corn tortillas on top with some cheddar cheese, and I bake it like that, and it's quicker and it tastes really good, and then you can kind of portion it out smaller if you want to. So these are really good, and one thing that, you know, both my husband and I mentioned as soon as we got them is they smell really good. You can tell that they're fresh, and there's no added weird stuff to them, and they ended up being really delicious in the enchiladas this weekend. Okay, back here is just a 5-pound bag of Epsom salt. We do have some Epsom salt already in the house, but this was a good price, and I don't necessarily want to buy it from Walmart all the time. So I thought it was cool that they got it. I may get like a really large bag, like a 50-pound bag eventually, just to not have to worry about it. So this is really good. We love putting it in baths, obviously, for like muscle aches, but it's also really good for a detox bath. So you can put some of this with some baking soda and some bentonite clay, and a little borax. I learned that recently. So this is something we want to do more often, maybe once a week or so. Okay, coming over here, I got 3 different essential oils. These are all organic. I do have the lemon essential oil from them that I had gotten in a previous order, and I really like it. It has a wonderful potent smell. I've been using it mainly for cleaning and for diffusing at times. I also got their sweet orange, which is one of my favorite scents of essential oil. I like it as like a personal perfume as well as diffused. And then we love the smell of pine needles, so I got organic pine needle essential oil. I'm hoping to diffuse this, and maybe even with some sweet orange combined. I'm not quite sure yet, but I haven't tried that, but I think it will be good. Okay, right here is a 1-pound block of organic beeswax, and this is my first time buying organic beeswax. I have some pellets from the Amish, which I've used to make chapstick and that sort of thing. But I saw this on there, and I think I can get a better price on Amazon. But like I've said in past videos, I would rather support Azure than Amazon and Walmart and other companies like that, as much as I can. So this was one of the purchases that I made. This will specifically be used to make my own homemade candles. I've yet to do that yet. I still have to buy the wicks. I think I'm gonna get some cotton or hemp wicks, but I have a ton of miscellaneous glass jars that I collect, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that and kind of playing with different essential oil mixes to make our own candles for around the house. Okay, this right here is the Azure brand Stench X for laundry. I actually, in a previous order, had bought this specifically for laundry stains, but I guess on accident I picked just the generic Stench X, which I still use for laundry stains and it works well, but this one is specifically made for laundry. So I'm hoping that this works even a little bit better. I think it's like just like an enzyme stain remover. So it works by breaking down the oils and different yucky stuff on your clothes rather than using harsh stain removers, which I don't do. So looking forward to using this today. This right here is a sad bag of mandarins, but it only looks sad because it was 5 pounds of like 20 mandarins that were amazing. And this is, I think, 3 or 4 days past my order pickup, and it was just the first time I was able to record this video. So you can tell my family and I enjoyed these quite a bit. It's hard to find organic mandarins or tangerines locally. I almost never find them. So usually if you find like that Cuties brand, they're not organic. So I either get them sometimes or just avoid it. So these were really, really good. They have a nice sourness while also still being sweet. And yeah, we've really enjoyed those. So this was a 5-pound bag. We now have 2 left. And I had to kind of just hide them to make sure I at least could show that I got them. So that was awesome. I actually even looked on their website to try to order them for next month, and they're already sold out. So hopefully maybe that changes before my next order, but totally worth it. I did see that they were advertising them on their main page, so that could be why they're already sold out. Okay, right here is another 3-pack of Gamma-Lids. So this will complete the amount of Gamma-Lids that I need to match the 5-gallon food grade buckets that I have to get all my other grains in storage. So we finally finished freezing and thawing out our grains to kill any bugs and bug eggs. So that was a little bit of a process since we had quite a bit of grain to go through. So now this week our project is to get them all in buckets. Okay, this is our beloved Rumiano Parmesan cheese that I've talked about in a few different orders now. I actually did order their grated Parmesan cheese again, but either by my accident or their accident, they sent me the shredded version, which is totally fine. It doesn't really matter. We do prefer grated just because it kind of melds better in certain dishes, but the shredded will be eaten and enjoyed nonetheless. Okay, last but not least, I got 2 cases of the Jovial 100% organic einkorn pasta. So like I said before, pasta is one of those things that we don't have the greatest stock of. So penne is our favorite, and these are 12-ounce packages. So I believe there's 12 in each box, so 24 boxes of the Penne Regate. And I've tried this pasta before from a previous order. We love it, it tastes amazing, and it's definitely more easily digestible. So, and compared to just even buying like a regular pack of whole wheat pasta from the store, the price was relatively the same. So, totally worth it.